Somebody is trying to send me a very important information. A very important information. Please send it here. Send it here. A very important they want to send to me. Send it here, please. I want to report to the world tonight that the Zoo Army are busy picking up people and arresting them. They have just driven into Ohafia barracks tonight with nearly 40 youths, young men. Nobody can actually tell where they picked them up from. All blindfolded, and loaded them into Hilux trucks and drove them to Ohafia barracks. We are letting the whole world know that as we are live on air right now, report is filtering in Ohafia barracks. They are now going out and picking up people on the road, on the streets, blindfolding them and driving them to their barracks for possible execution. This is the situation we have on the ground. When you have political leaders, when you have cowards as political leaders, this is what happens. They now go out, any young people they see on the streets, they will pack them to their barracks and prepare them for execution. This is happening now in Ohafia barracks. As we speak. As we speak. And when they shoot them, you will have some people say they cannot treat those with gunshot wounds. As happened in Enugu. I don't know what is wrong with our people. There is something wrong. That was why we prayed for forgiveness and restoration before starting this very program this evening. I don't know what. There are Igbo doctors in Enugu that refuse to treat gunshot victims. Somebody sat somewhere praying and he was shot. An Igbo doctor said he will not treat him in Enugu. You should go and get police report, my Fulani man. I don't know what they did to us. I don't know if it is the beef we eat. I don't know how they manage. This nonsense they did to us is what they want to bring into IPOB. But it can never work. This rubbish they have done. Look at how they have decimated our minds. We can no longer reason properly. A doctor, an Igbo doctor, knows that his brother was shot for no reason. He refused to treat him. I want the name of the hospital. And today, the useless zoo police came out to say, police insists hospitals can treat gunshot, stab victims without report. But that is how cowardly we have become. That a doctor is so afraid of Fulani, that even though Fulani is saying to him, you can treat your brother, treat him, no problem. He's saying, no, sir, I won't treat him. Remember your laws before. Before you said we shouldn't treat them. How come you have now changed it? Oh, please, sir, let me obey the former law you made. An Igbo doctor in Enugu. That is the extent of the damage they have done to our psyche as a people. And we are not going to accept it. This evening, we are telling Amnesty International, British High Commissioner, American Ambassador, are you aware that Fulani have gone out on the streets, rounded up people that they don't, any young person they see outside, they have now driven them into Ohafia barracks tonight, inside Ohafia barracks tonight, for possible execution. Whereas Mietiala is free, roaming about with AK-47, doing as they wish, as they please. Are you people aware of it now? Are you aware of it now? You know, Ohafia barracks right now, they have driven them. They know we have intelligence everywhere. Have you seen what they have done? You can see the level of provocation because of the high number of saboteurs and fulefus you have in our midst. Tomorrow night they'll start complaining. IPOB is this, IPOB is that. Are you aware of it now? That this night they have driven people to execute them inside of Ohafia barracks tonight, to kill them tonight, young men, young Igbo boys. And you have a doctor, you have Igbo doctors saying they will not treat their own brothers. Their own brothers, they won't treat them because a Fulani man said don't treat. That was 3 years ago. Now, even though they have now changed the laws, they have come back to say, oh, please, we won't even treat them all. You remember your laws before. You said we shouldn't treat them. Oh, don't worry, we will not treat them. They will die there. These are Igbo doctors. And these are the people we are fighting for. These are the people we are fighting for their freedom. In Ohafia barracks, they are preparing some young people for execution tonight. In Ohafia barracks, they are preparing for the execution of people in Ohafia barracks tonight. I need the name of the commandant of Ohafia barracks, please. I need his name and I need his picture, and I want it everywhere to alert the world as to what they intend to do. Execution is going to take, because BBC won't report it, CNN won't report it, they have all collected money from the zoo. They are all pursuing an Islamic agenda, all of them. Your governors will not do it because they have promised them presidency, all the 7 of them. They will not talk, they will not speak. We are now putting the world on notice that executions are about to take place tonight. You know, Ohafia barracks. Executions are about to take place tonight of unarmed, innocent people that the Fulani Janjaweed army picked up from the streets. They are going to execute them tonight. If your child does not come back, if your child is not coming back anymore, you know your child has been picked up and executed in Ohafia barracks tonight. That is what they are doing there. They are preparing for execution tonight in Ohafia barracks. I need the name of the commandant of Ohafia barracks. I need his name, please, and I need his picture, and I want it everywhere. The man who is going to carry out the executions, I want his name and his picture everywhere, that the world may know. That the world may know. Very, very important that the world may know. Sometimes I don't even know and this who is even worse. Who is worse? Who is worse? Please, who is worse? Very, very sad indeed. Extremely sad indeed that our people do not understand what is befalling them. Whereas a Fulani, they are threatening to go. I don't know how they got to us. I don't know how they managed to do this thing to us. I keep saying, is it the cattle that we are eating? I don't know how they managed to penetrate us this way, that our brain has been scrambled. We no longer reason very well like a people. We are no longer together like a nation. It is impossible now to hold our people together. That is the rubbish they want to try in IPOB. Say like Onyo Walker. The idiot will suffer. Look at what I've done to our people. That now Fulani army can come in the evening, raid somewhere, pack young men, and drive them to the barracks and execute them. And you want to contest for presidency? You want to be president? This particular group, this crop of leaders we have is the worst in the history of our people. The very worst in the history of our people. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. There are executions happening tonight in Ohafia barracks. Executions are happening in Ohafia barracks tonight. Young men picked up in and around Abia State and driven to Ohafia to be executed tonight. Driven to Ohafia barracks to be executed tonight, where you have no governors. Whereas in Yoruba land, they have spoken, and Moteku won't be under the IG of police. It can never be. These are men who are talking, and I challenge anybody to show me any Eastern politician. I challenge you to show me anybody who has the mettle, who has the guts to stand up and to say, look at how their own children have been packed into Ohafia barracks to be executed tonight. They won't say nothing. Now these are the leaders now you want to respect, people to respect. Are these not the leaders? Are these not the leaders? Dear me, our people, they are in one almighty mess. In one almighty mess. I want to make it very clear to this Brigadier General Solomon Babatunde Kumapai, or whatever the idiot's name is. You will be in very serious trouble should anybody be executed in Ohafia tonight. Brigadier General Solomon Babatunde Kumapai, you cannot be serving Fulani Janjaweed in Biafra land when in Yoruba land where you come from, there's a Moteku. You cannot. You cannot. Anybody who is executed, you will die for it as well. I'm just telling you what is going to happen to you. So don't think that this generation whereby you kill and you go free, you will not go free. Go and ask your mates, they will tell you. If anything should happen to the people you have taken into Ohafia barracks tonight, one of them goes missing, believe you me, you will die. Try and see now. Ask those in Enugu, they will explain to you better. Mad people everywhere. Idiot. You think we are joking? You think we are joking? Let's kill anybody in that barracks who will come after you. Go and kill them. You will see what will happen to you. Madman. Idiot. That is where you are. Is that where Boko Haram is? Were you not meant to be fighting Boko Haram and bandits all over the place? Have you fought any Mietiala person before? It's only on because we have no guns and bullets. That is why you go, you pack people, you take them to Ohafia barracks to go and execute. And you're a Yoruba man. Okay. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Execute them now. You see what will happen to you. Idiot like you. Fools everywhere. Bunch of monkeys in Africa. I don't know who gave you people AK-47. That's the worst mistake a white man made, is to give a baboon. You look at a baboon in the forest and you give him AK-47. What do you think is going to happen? A baboon somewhere. Give him AK-47. Mad people everywhere. ISIS is spreading in Africa. They have taken a city in Mozambique. And all of you are blind. What this Solomon is doing, what this idiot is doing. You're doing a brigadier general where there are civilians. Go and fight a war. Which war have you fought before? Brigadier general. Which war have you fought before? Is it a war of arresting unarmed civilians and driving them into your barracks to go and execute them? Is that the war you're fighting? Stupid idiot like you. Fool. ISIS is taking over everywhere. You can't, as a soldier, you cannot go and fight ISIS. He's to be picking up unarmed people from the streets. That's what you do. Tomorrow our lawyers will be there. Don't give it to our lawyers or refer their matter to court and you see what will happen to you. Idiot. Fools everywhere. A bunch of monkeys from Africa. I have no idea what is wrong with you people. I have no idea what is wrong with you people.